This is a message to those that see into other dimensions. Some of you guys might have been having dreams of these dimensions since you were little kids. You might have had visions of them. You might have seen these things in real life while you're walking down the street, things that other people don't see. You've had access to these realms for a long time, and maybe you took for granted that other people did too. But you are unique in that not everyone has access to this information, to these realms. And it has not always been an easy task for you to carry this knowledge with you, knowing that you are one of very few that can access this type of place, these types of places. Some of you have seen multiple different realms. Some of you have even seen hell realms. Some of you have seen dark places that felt like they sucked all the life and soul out of you while you were there. Some of you saw these while you were on substances. You might have written it off because of this. Not everybody sees into places like this when they are on LSD or psychedelic mushrooms or peyote. There is a reason why you have access to these realms. You are supposed to access information. You are supposed to have access to other realms because you are a gatekeeper, I'm hearing. You hold the key, I heard. As a person who also has access to these realms, I am on my own quest to discover why. What is the purpose? What is the purpose of having access to these realms? The purpose behind the access to these realms is that you are not like others. You are a shapeshifter. You are here to bring great change to this planet Earth. It is important for you to have access to these other realms because you aren't doing this alone. Some of you guys are collaborating with other entities, angelic entities, mostly. But this requires you to be able to move between worlds, and not all of the worlds that you move between are going to feel safe. Not all of them are going to be safe. You are an explorer of the consciousness, of the conscious mind. You are an explorer unlike any other. You hold the key to realms unseen. And heavy is the head who wears the crown. Your responsibility is heavy with these gifts, but it is not going to come without its benefits as well. A lot of people lose their mind on this path because they think that they are crazy. When we have decided we are crazy, when the world has decided we are crazy, when we give in to that, it becomes our reality. Don't let this become your reality. Make sure that you understand at all times that you are not crazy. Don't let other people talk you into the idea that you're crazy, that you need to be on medication, that there's something wrong with you. It is quite the opposite. You are very gifted spiritually. Other people are going to be threatened by the things that you see, and this is not for everyone. But those of you that see into other dimensions, have access to other realms, psychic abilities, prophetic dreams, you have higher access because there is a purpose behind it. You have a heavy burden on your shoulders in that your responsibility is large. And it's coming to pass. Whatever you signed up for as a soul is coming to pass soon. Which means it's time for you to get ready to dive a little deeper into some of these realms, some of these areas of your strength, your gifts. If you have prophetic dreams, if you see into other dimensions, if you are psychic, if you have visions, you are meant to use these gifts to help humanity at this time. We are battling a lot of darkness. A lot of times we open portals to other worlds because we can, but it doesn't mean that we want to, or that these particular realms are places we need to explore. When one can open one realm, one can open all realms. And when one doesn't know how one is opening these realms, it's impossible to tell which is which and how to navigate through them. The best thing you can do is close your eyes and meditate. Ask your guides, your angels for help. Ask your higher self, your higher wisdom for help. There is a higher part of you that knows all of the answers to these questions. Your subconscious mind is trying to speak to you through these prophetic dreams, through these visions. Again, as a person who experiences all of these things, it has taken me a long time to understand that I am not crazy. And though it is both a blessing and a curse to have access to these realms, we are strong enough. We would not have been given this role if we were not strong enough. Some people are going to think that this is crazy. Some people are going to write this off as if I'm a lunatic. I know this is going to reach the people that will understand what this is about. I know those people need this message. And so it is worth sounding like a lunatic to reach those that need to know that their abilities make them special and unique and important. It's important to start clearing your head, clearing your space, clearing your life of anyone and anything that doesn't believe in your abilities to change this world, in your psychic abilities, in your abilities to navigate through other dimensions. The more you surround yourself with people who don't get you, the more likely you are to think that you are crazy or to hit a wall and shut it all down by taking prescription medication, by ending your life, by giving up, by sliding into depression or anxiety or drug abuse. This is the fate of a lot of people who have access to these realms. The world writes them off as crazy, so they just play the part. As a person who sees into other dimensions, I have seen hell realms on multiple occasions since I was a teenager. Nobody believed me, so I stopped talking about it. Pretty soon I got myself to believe that none of it was real until 20 years later, those doors started opening again. Only this time I couldn't close them. Only this time I felt like I had no control over them at all. And that's because I'm not meant to have control over them, and neither are you. We are meant to move between worlds and know that we are limitless. The only limitations placed on us are from our own mind. Perhaps seeds planted by other people's minds around us. That is why it is so important to make sure that you keep company with people who understand the basic fundamentals of what makes you you. If you are an extremely gifted person spiritually, if you have a lot of psychic gifts, abilities that make you somewhat of a superhero, other people are going to think that you are making it up, or they're going to villainize you in some way. It is important to trust only those that can hold space for this real you, which is going to mean separating yourself from the flock for a while you figure out who you are, while you figure out how to trust yourself and trust your abilities. And once you get there, it's going to be time to start inviting others in. And God is going to show you who is for you. It is going to take a lot of strength to do this alone. It's going to take a lot of courage to walk away from all those people that don't believe in you, in your powers, and your abilities. That is why I'm sharing this message, because I want to be one of the people guiding you forward, making you feel seen, helping you understand that you're not the only one and that you're not losing your mind. Quite the opposite. You are finding yourself. You are finding what makes you special. You are finding what makes you the soul that you signed up to be in this life. You signed up to create great change. You signed up to take on a mission. And I know your soul. If your soul is anything like mine, it's not going to quit until you get this job done. And only you and your guides and angels are going to be able to tell you what your specific job is in this life. But I know mine is to lead others through the darkness I've already had to face so many times alone. Now I can turn around and shine a flashlight back behind me to guide others forward, to let them know they're not alone. I hope this reaches whoever needs it. I'm sending so much love and courage for the journey, and I fucking love you. You're courageous and amazing. Keep going.